Hi, I am Jitendra Singh, faculty at Seth Tolaram Bafna Academy. Today I am here to present some useful formula that are used in MS Excel. In this session, we will discuss if command, COUNTIF and large, and we will say how they work and will be used.
To apply any formula, a worksheet is required with data. So, I have prepared a worksheet that contains the entries related to the marks scored by student in 4 tests of mathematics. Here is one column grade. The entries of the grade depends on the criteria given as this. If a student got above 85%, he or she should get A grade. Similarly, for B, C and D, the criteria is given. Now let's start with our first command, that is if command. It is a conditional statement that gives a true value or a false value on the given condition. We will use if command to find out the grades, as we know that the grades are on the basis of percentage scored by the student. So we have to have the entries for the percentage column. So let us find out the values. Now we will copy these two formula for all the rows. As you see that we got the total and the related percentage for every students. Let go to the first cell of the grade column and give the if statement by putting equal if, then open bracket, then the cell address of percentage, then write the criteria, that is the logical test value. That is, if H4 is greater than 85%, then we will have A grade. Else, that is the false condition. In false condition, again we will write the next if statement, and it is for grade B. Similarly, we will write for C and D and F. This is the last. If H4 is greater than 33%, then the true value is grade D, and in false value we are not having other conditions, so we'll write F and put the close braces. The number of closed bracket must be equal to the number of open brackets. Here we are having 4 open brackets, that's why I have given 4 closed brackets, and we got the grade B. By referring the criteria, since the percentage is 79 and it falls in the range more than 70 but less than 85, and it is B's, and now we will copy the formula for all the respective cells to get the grades for all the students. Now it is filled all with all the grades and see. Suppose a student who has 59%, the grade is C. Like that, the other grades are also as per the criteria given. In this way, we can use our if statement, that is if command. Whenever we are having, we have to write some entries on the basis of certain conditions. The next formula or command is COUNTIF. This returns or gives a count value, that is a number on the basis of a match value. Now I am applying COUNTIF formula to count how many number of students who got grade A, B, C, D or F. For this, first of all I will put my control, that is cursor, at the cell. Then I will put equal sign, then write count if command, then open bracket, then give the range. The range is grades. So I will select the grade range. So I am giving the range, and now I will put the match value, that is to count. We are applying this for A. It gives the value 2, that is the total number of students who got A grade are 2, and copy the formula for all other cells. Now replace the criteria values for all the column by A as B, C, D or F. See, in this we are having 3C, 2A, 1B, 2F, 1D. You will find the same numbers as A has 2, B as 1, C as 3, D 1, 2, etc. Now let us make some changes in the marks. When we do this, the total and percentage column values also changes. Due to this, the entries for the grade for that particular also changes, and the count value in the grade criteria table changes. You can see the changes are made. Now number of A are changed. Initially it was 2, now it is 4, because we have made some changes in the previous table. The next command is large. This command is used to find out the largest values among the values, numeric values. But this can also be find out with the help of max command. But there is some difference between large and max command. Max command is only to find out the largest or maximum value, but with the large command we can find the first largest, second largest, third largest and so on. Suppose it is asked to display the average of the best 2 marks for each and every student. For this I have created 3 columns: best 1, best 2 and average. Now I am keeping my control at the required cell, that is under best 1, and using large command by putting equal, then large, then open bracket, then giving the range, that is C4 to F4, then comma, then 1. 1 means the largest, that is the highest value. Now it is showing the highest, that is 19. 19 is the highest value among the all the 4 tests for this particular cell. Now I will copy this formula for all the cells. Now best 1 column has the highest, that is the highest marks obtained by each and every student in their 4 tests. Before going to find out the second largest value, I have told earlier that the large and max are same, but with the max command we are having some constraint that we cannot find out the second or third largest. But for the sake of comparison, I am using max command. I have given equal sign max and within the bracket the range, and then copy the formula for the rest of cells. Now you can
easily compare that the max command also giving the same values which we have taken with the large command in the column best one. Now let us find the second largest marks scored. For this, bring the cursor to the required cell and write equal sign large, then open bracket and give the range, that is C4 to F4, then comma, then write 2 and close bracket. Criteria 2 gives us the second largest value from the selected range. If we want to have the third or fourth highest, then give 3 or 4 respectively at the place of 2 to get the third or fourth largest. As we have given criteria as 2, so it will display the second largest value. Now copy the formula for the rest of cells to get the second best marks for each student. Now with the average command, we get the average of the best 2 marks as it was our requirement. Write equal, then average, then open bracket, then select the range and close the bracket. Now 18.5 is the average of 19 and 18. Now copy the formula for the rest of cells. The last command for this session is VLOOKUP. With VLOOKUP, we can take any data from the selected criteria and can be pasted. To understand VLOOKUP, I am just creating a drop-down list. I have selected data, then data validation, then a menu is open. From this, we will select list and then select the range. I am creating the list of names, so I have selected the range for the name and click OK. Now a list is created having all the names which are present in the table. This list will be used to paste the respective grade of the student by the use of VLOOKUP command. You can see a list is created which are having all the names. Now let us use VLOOKUP command to find the respective grades of the students. First we go to the required cell and put equal sign. Then write VLOOKUP, then open bracket, then lookup value. For this, I am giving the cell address of this list created, that is B16. Now then a range for this, the whole table is selected. Then give comma, then the index number. Here the index number is very important as we are looking for the grade. It is noticed that the column is at number 8, so I am writing here 8. Then comma is given, then 1 is given. 1 is for the exact match. Then put bracket. Now we get the grade D for the selected name as Beena. If we change the name, the grade will also change. You can see that from the table, Beena has grade D. Now we select some other name. So suppose we have selected Rajiv, it is giving C. Let us check for one another name. From the table, Dinesh has grade A. If we select from the list A, we will get A. The respective grade of the Dinesh is A. In this way, the VLOOKUP command works. I hope you have enjoyed this session. Thanks.